everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ramanpreet from Get Set Go classes. I am an earlier educator and also a passionate artist. First of all, I would like to thank each one of you for showering so much of love for my previous videos on my channel. So I am back again with another video, which is going to really help you out in learning how to teach CVC words. Yes. So in this video, I am going to talk about CVC words again. So the question is what CVC word is. CVC word is consonant, vowel, consonant. So before we come to this stage in phonics that we are supposed to, or we are about to teach CVC words to our children, the first step is that your kid is thoroughly, he or she thoroughly knows the sounds of each and every letter. Then comes the concept of consonants and vowels. So before coming to CVC, we must make sure that my child is thorough with the concept of vowels and consonants, which is again a very important topic and should be done really nicely. And it should leave an everlasting impression. It should be like everlasting learning for a child, that it should know the importance of vowels and consonants. Then we come to CVC words. Now, the problem parents face is this stage, especially when they are about to teach blending and there are many situations coming in front of us. Sometimes kids are not able to blend and read. How to blend two letters and read as one sound. Kids, they really face difficulty in this phase of phonics, and they might take a lot of time. Few of them might learn with just few seconds or minutes when you're just in one lesson, but few of them might take some more time, like a week or 10 days, to just learn that what is actually the blending, the concept of blending. So in this video, I will be talking about all those things. Let's talk about the journey, how to begin with teaching CVC words. So first, as I said, that your child should be thorough with all the sounds of all the letters, and then should be thorough with the concept of vowel and consonant. So after this, the first step is, it's not to join three letters altogether. It's joining two letters first and making one sound out of those two letters. So before teaching three-letter words, we must do certain activities where we are teaching blending, and we are just teaching blending of two letters. We are not involving any third letter into it. So you have to do activities to teach blending. For this, you can use flashcards. You can build up some stories. For instance, the sound of at you have to do. So if you are doing that, or if you're doing like any two random letters, b, a, ba, or like that, at, et. So you can build up stories, characters out of the letters. As I always say, that it really works good with kids at this age, and they relate to them as characters. They would relate to them, and they would get attracted and learn it. So you can teach that. You can make flashcards and you can bring them close and see their sounds are also coming close and they're becoming one sound. Mix it up. And then what sound is it now? If it is at. And there are videos available. There are TLMs available for, you can make your own flashcards. It's just the way you are doing it matters, rather than all those teaching material which is available out there. So your way should be attractive, it should be fun-filled, and it should be, it should make a child, the child should feel involved into it. Basically, the point is. So this is the one, this is the first thing that we have to do. And after that, like here, another thing that I would like to mention is that we have to keep patience, because this is just the beginning of reading. Two-letter blending. So we should give some time to it. We should not rush. No comparison with other kids. We must not do that. This we must make sure as parents also. We might panic sometime that, oh, that child is reading and my child is not reading. They are in same class. They are in. They started on the same time, but my child is lagging behind. Her child is learning well. So this should not be there. Every child is unique and they have their own learning patterns. So don't panic, give them their time. So the next main thing that we feel is a big problem while teaching CVC words is the problem comes when we are teaching CVC words and we realize that while reading the letter, my child is not able to remember the last sound while reading. For instance, k, at, ka, p, or cad, or cab, anything, any sound my child reads towards the end of the word. So this is the problem. And also sometimes forgetting the first sound. For example, cat only. So k, a, t. Something the child gets lost and is not able to recall the first sound while blending or not able to recall the last sound while blending. So yes, this is the major problem that we feel that my child is facing, and then it's a situation of panic for the parents. So we should keep patience in this situation as well. There is an approach that we must adopt. So the approach is that when we start teaching CVC words, we always move vowel wise, like first vowel A we use, like first vowel we take A, and I'll just share my screen and tell you how should we go about it. So this is my vowel A, and I want to teach them CVC words, three-letter words, cat, bat, mat, these words, right? So what would I do in this case is, I should, instead of telling these three letters all together, k, a, t, should not do this way. I should first tell them what is this sound, a and t. Your child knows two-letter blending before you move on to this level, this stage. So at, you should first do what is at. You will see this in my story. You've seen this in my previous story also, how I introduced the sound first. One sound of two letters, the family. We call these CVC families. And then how? Keep on changing the first letter, first consonant, and keep on making more words like k, at, b, at. So we, instead of reading this as b, at, read it as b, and at is one sound. Always underline it this way so that your child knows that I have to read this as one sound. So it will bring fluency in reading. Your child will surely understand reading three-letter words with this approach very quickly, and you will see better results, better than teaching three sounds separately and joining them. So now you will be watching a video of my class where I am teaching ag word.
Story.
Yeah, story. We have to do a story, right? Okay, so today, where is A today? Any guesses?
Is in the playground.
Playground? Okay, A is in the playground. And what is A playing today in the playground?
He's going on slides and on swing and on the boomerangs.
Oh, acha, so much of imagination already. Very good, Christopher. Okay, so now this is A. And A is in the playground. As Christopher suggested, we are going to put A in the playground. And what is there in A's hand? What is
that?
Is it a bat? What do you think ma'am is drawing?
A tennis racket.
Yes, tennis racket. It's a badminton racket. Do you play badminton?
Of course I play with badminton.
Wow, so you must also be having a racket like this. Do you have a racket like this?
Sorry, but I have one for my mom and dad.
All right, okay. So A has a racket and A has one more with in the other hand.
A ball.
No, another racket. But A is not having any friends to play badminton today. So A is looking for somebody who can come and play badminton with him today. So that's why it's calling. Anybody there? Yoo-hoo! Is anybody there? I have rackets and I want to play badminton today. Right? He is standing in a ground. He is standing. Let me make some grass also here, okay? And it's a playground and he's looking for somebody who will come and play with me. Who will come? What do you think? Which consonant is going to come and play with today? Badminton. And also, what do we require? What else we require to play badminton? Can we play only with the rackets?
On with the ball and rackets.
Yeah, if you are playing tennis, then you need a ball, a tennis ball. If you are playing badminton, then you need a shuttlecock. You know what is that?
I thought that.
Yeah. Yes. So this another consonant was standing on the right side. And which consonant is that? That is consonant. We make that here.
Miss Robin, don't forget to draw the string and the slides and the houses and the bomb shooters.
But today they are playing badminton, no, Christopher? Okay.
I can't see the G.
Maximize your whiteboard, Christopher.
No. No, but Mama, I just wanted to see the G fully.
Okay. Because the screen is.
Yes. So this is G. Which sound? Which letter is this?
Over there.
G making what
I can't
sound?
see
1
fully.
minute, Baba.
G makes what sound? G says, Julia, what is the sound of letter G?
G, Anna.
Very good.
See, listen to Julia.
And this G is having what is required to play the badminton? A shuttlecock. Okay. All right. So G says, hey, can I come and play with you? Says, okay, please come quickly. I was looking for somebody who can come and play with me, but I don't have that shuttlecock. She says, I have it. So they say, yay, we make a good team together. So now they are going to play badminton, right? But when they come close and the sounds are also coming close, and G.
Ag.
Very good. Julia, you can also say the sound. Can you also? And ag. What sound is it? Ag. Now, when they're playing badminton, what are they saying? Ag. 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 Say the sound.
Egg.
Ag. 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 And they are so happy playing badminton. Now they're friends forever and their sounds are also friends forever. So whenever A and G are together, what do we say? We say ag. Okay. And when other consonant comes and play with them, when other consonant comes and stands in front of ag, then what do we get? We get 3-letter word. We get different words. Okay. So we are going to do a story where we are going to see ag words. All right. Ready for the story?
Yep.
Very good. Okay.
You in the photo there.
But first tell me what sound is it? This is, which sound are we learning today?
Ag.
Ag. Very good. So here is my fresh page. And we are going to do ag story today. Okay. Whenever ma'am asks you to tell me or help me writing something, you have to help me. Promise, will you help me? Yes. Very good. Thank you so much. Okay. So in this story, there is a boy. Okay. Let me draw that boy. And that boy's name is, I'll write that boy's name and you have to guess what is the name of this boy. You have to read and then you have to tell me. So,
He's really naughty boy.
very naughty boy. Very naughty boy. Okay. And his name is
Jackson.
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 His name has ag sound. Okay, because we're doing ag. So his name has ag sound. Now tell me, what is ma'am writing here? What is this? What sound does this consonant make?
Ag.
What sound this consonant makes? Ma
Ag.
and ag. Very good. So ma and ag make.
Miss Raman, can I go to the toilet?
Yes,
please?
go come back soon. Okay, Julia, what word is it? What is the name of this boy?
I don't know.
Okay, look here. I'll help you reading his name. What sound is this consonant?
Man.
Very good. See, you know everything, Julia. Okay, tell me what sound is this? This is ag, right? This is ag. Okay. So what will you say, Julia? You will say ma and you will say ag. Don't say ma, ag. You say ma and ag. Mag. Yes, Julia. Yes, Julia. After ma'am. Ma, ag, mag. Say that. Yes. Okay. All right. So this Mag is such a naughty boy. Like he is very naughty, but also very sweet. Okay. Kids are usually naughty, no? Right? Yes.
Yeah.
They're sweet also. Very sweet and very cute. So Mag is also a naughty and a sweet boy. Okay. So one day, Mag told Mama, hey Mama, my school is taking me for a picnic. You remember? You used to go to picnic with schools. And it used to be lots of fun, right? So Mag says, Mama, today my teacher told me that we are going on a picnic and super excited. Yay! I am going to prepare for my picnic. I am going to take a lot of snacks with me, sweets and chips and lollipops. I'll share them with my friends and we are going to have a lot of fun in the picnic. So he says, Mom, I want to take my favorite. Now, what is ma'am drawing? Tell me, okay? My favorite. What is this? Can you guess what is ma'am drawing? Just a second. Inside which we put things and we take it along. We put books inside, we put our tiffins inside, and we take this along to picnics, to school. We hang it at our on our shoulders. What is that?
A bag.
Yes, a bag. Okay. So Mag says, Mama, where is my favorite bag? So bag. Now, can you help me writing bag? What should I write first?
Bag.
Okay, so I will write B first. So what is the next sound, Julia? Tell me the sound. I mean sound with both the letters that we just learned before the story. Ag. What would you say? What would you say? Ag. Very good. Okay, no, not ag. Ag. Say it as one sound. Say ag.
Ag.
Yes, B-ag. bag. Okay? Bag. So Mag says, Mama, I want my favorite bag. I will take that to picnic. I'm not able to find it. Where is it? He's opening all the almiras and all the cupboards and everywhere he's searching. I want my favorite bag. So you also must be having your favorite bags, you know, right? Do you have a nice and favorite bag of yours?
Yeah.
Which you always want to take everywhere you go?
Yes.
So Mag also wanted to do that. So how are we going to read this word now? B. And the another we'll read this as one sound. Ag. Bag. 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 So Mama says, oh, find it carefully. No, you left one cupboard in the last room. He went there and he opened that cupboard and he found his favorite bag and he was so happy to find his bag. But that was so dirty. His bag was very dirty because since long nobody used that bag. It has a lot of dust over it. See, like this dust. Very dirty. Oh, everywhere there was so much of dust and dirt on the bag. Now he says, oh no, Mama, how will I take a dirty bag to my picnic tomorrow? This is so dirty. How can I? But I really want this bag only. So Mummy says, so what? We are going to clean this. We can always clean things, no? We can wash them or we can just use a cloth which is used to clean things, and we can just wipe your bag and it will be clean. So Mummy says, go to the kitchen and bring what? Bring that cloth which we use for dusting. So what do you call a cloth which you use, which Mama uses, which people uses to clean things? A small cloth. Yes, Julia? What do you call that cloth? Do you know? Okay, I'll write it and you tell me, okay?
Oh. Uncle.
Yes.
I can't see the goal.
It's there. I've just written. R and
Rag.
yes. What do you call that cloth? You call it a rag. So he quickly went to the kitchen. There was a rag over there. He got that rag and they cleaned the bag all over. Now bag was so nice, clean, sparkling and shining. See, again, it's so clean now. And says, yay, now my favorite bag looks so nice, so clean. I'm going to fill, see, it's shining, it's so clean now. And I'm going to use this for my picnic tomorrow. Okay, so he started putting things inside, all the lollipops, all the chips and candies to share with the friends. But Mama says, what if your bag gets mixed up with others? Others might have such bags, just like you have, same bags. Then what will you do? Then Mag thought, yeah, then what would I do? My friends can also have a same bag like me. So what do we do to know that if it is my bag? We should put something over the bag. When you travel, so what do you put on your suitcases and bags? What do you put? Any idea? So Mama says you have to put what is this? What is this? Tell me. Can you tell me what is this?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll write it. Okay. So whose name is written over it? This name.
Mag.
Yeah,
Mag.
name is written over it.
Mag.
Okay. So this is now I'm writing it and you will read and tell me what is this. Okay. This is a
Mag.
What is the other sound? Read it as one sound. Read this purple one as one sound, okay? While
Agged. Agged.
yeah, which word is this, Julia Christopher?
T and ag.
Yes.
Tag.
Tag. So Mama says, yes, Julia, read the word tag. Tag. Very good. So Mama says you should put a name tag on your bag. So Mama got a tag and Mama wrote his name nicely, neatly, and they had put a tag here on the bag. Now this boy Mag is super excited to go for the picnic. All ready, all set. He got up in the morning, he brushed, he took a bath, and he did his breakfast, and then he got his bag, picnic bag, and he was going out of the door, and he had a sweet little puppy. Sweet little puppy. Let me draw that sweet little puppy. And this puppy, what do puppies do when they are very happy? Do you know? What do they do when they are very happy? They move their tail. Have you seen puppies moving their tail? What do you call that when puppies move their tail like this? Swish, swash, swish, swash. Hey, like that. Have you seen a dog wagging the tail? It's called, what do you call that? Wag. Yes. So he had a very cute puppy and puppy says, woo, 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 means enjoy your picnic. And he was wagging the tail. So what? How do we write that? Wag. And ag. Very good. Very good. So it's not v, it's w. All right. So that is the difference between V and W. Wag. So puppy was wagging the tail and saying, woof, woof, enjoy your picnic, Mag. And then Mag says, bye, everybody. I'll see you in the evening. And he went for his picnic. So the story is over. How was the story of Mag going to the picnic? Did you like the story?
It's super.
Thank you. Super cool. Okay. So now tell me all the words which are written here. Let me ask you one by one.
Wag.
Okay, I'll ask you.
Tag.
I'll ask you.
Mag.
Once Christopher, start from here. Start from the first word. Then I'll ask Julia. Okay. So first word. Read the name of this boy. What is the boy's name?
Mag.
What is the next word? An egg. Christopher?
Bag. Mag. Rag.
Good.
Tag. Bag.
Wonderful. Okay, Julia will read now. Julia, read from the first word. What is this?
I think Julia's going to eat a lunch. Mag.
Okay, Mag. What is the next word, Julia? Say it clear. Say it loudly. Bag. Okay. What is the third word, Julia? Wonderful. What is the next word? Very good. What is the next word? Very good. Can we clap for ourselves? Very good. Very well done. Okay. So as I told you that we always read the last two letters as one sound. Always remember that.
Mag, bag,
Yes.
Listen.
Okay,
Wag,
so you remember that you read these two as one sound. Ag, ag. You will not say ag. Then you will forget the first sound. If you say it one by one, you might forget the first.